Hey, my name is Matt Hodson. The recipe is going to be TVP Sloppy Joes. TVP stands for textured vegetable protein. This is the smaller kind of granular style. It also comes in bigger chunks. The first thing you want to do is measure out a little over a cup of water. So I'm just going to simply pour the water into the pan. This is a little over a cup. And I'm going to turn the heat on high because we want to get it to boil pretty quick. So the next thing you want to do is measure out 1 cup of TVP. 1 heaping cup of TVP, dry TVP. This is just a 1-person recipe, obviously. So that's 1 cup of dry TVP. Okay, so the water is boiling. I'm going to turn the heat off, and I'm just simply going to take the water and pour just a little bit less than what's in there. So that should be good. Stir it up. Alright, so you want to stir it up, get the water mixed in there. You know what? I think I will put the rest of the water in there. That was a little silly. So I got the rest of the water in there. Alright, that is all mixed up, and then I'm simply just going to let that sit there for 5 to 10 minutes. So it's been about 5 minutes. I'm just going to take a fork and kind of fluff it up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and let it sit for another 5 minutes. So it's been about 10 minutes, and as you can see, the TVP has been rehydrated. And what I'm going to do now is put the heat on a little between low and medium, and I'm going to just put the TVP in the pan. Okay, so it's all in there. I'm just going to move it around with the wooden spoon a little bit just to even it out. So it's going to just let it sit there for like a minute, maybe. While the TVP is heating up, I'm just going to go ahead and open the can of Manwich. Okay, so the TVP is heated up now. You can hear it. Don't want to let it stick to the pan. Matter of fact, I'm going to turn the heat down to low because I'm going to simmer it anyway. And I'm going to slowly add about half the can of Manwich. So there's that much left. And I'm going to stir the Manwich into the TVP. And now I am simply going to slowly pour in the rest of the can. You want to just try to get it evenly, get the TVP evenly coated. And stir the rest in. And I think I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat back up just a tad. I turned it down a little too low. You just want it to simmer, basically, because you want the TVP to soak up the Manwich and or whatever Sloppy Joe mix you're using. You want the TVP to just absorb it. So yeah, all the Manwich is mixed in with the TVP, and what I'm going to do is let it cook. It's been about 10 minutes, and I've stirred it a few times, and I thought I would record one of the stirrings. So you want it, it's okay if it sticks to the pan a little bit, but you don't want it to burn. Another reason you want to simmer it is to cook the water out of it, and also to let the TVP soak up the flavor, like I said. And I was going to mention that if you want it to be even more tomatoey, you can add some ketchup in there. I'm going to do that just to, because I mentioned it, and give it another stir. So these should be done in about 10 minutes. Alright, dudes and dudettes, it's been another 10 minutes for a total of 20 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and give it one last stir here. And it's pretty thick now. Looks like a lot of the water has been cooked out of it, and it's got a nice thickness to it. I don't see any burnt marks or anything, so that's good. And I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat off. And I'm going to go ahead and get the buns ready, get the official picture for the video, and then I will record the last scene of me taking a bite and saying that is good. Alright, so here it is, $2 TVP Sloppy Joes. That's what you call overkill right there. Okay, so I'm going to take a bite. Mmm. That is good. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera off and finish this one. I have Sloppy Joes with a side of Sloppy Joe right there, so eat that with a spoon or a fork, obviously. So just a couple other side notes here. I'm going to set this down. If you don't want to do the buns, you can do lettuce wraps like romaine. You can use romaine lettuce leaves to put the TVP Sloppy Joes on. If you don't want to use TVP, there's other options. You can actually use lentils and make lentil Sloppy Joes. There's other meat substitutes like tempeh. Just grind up some tempeh. So that's pretty much it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.